Hello, guys. We're going to be doing a collective read, y'all. This is going to be a Cancer read, although we're going to be doing a blackout read for this Cancer read today. Okay, but it's okay. Don't fret, y'all. You'll still be able to hear all of the messages, okay? You will not miss out on anything. Y'all make sure to come in here with an open heart, open ears, open mind, all right? Only take what you feel resonates for you. Only take what you feel like you are claiming for your future, okay? Of things that you feel like already resonate with your timeline. All right, if it don't fit, just throw that shit on out, y'all. It ain't no big deal. Other than that, y'all make sure to thumbs up the video. Okay, I appreciate you. Let's see what's going on in y'all energy for Cancer. I hope everybody's doing good, vibing high. All right, let's see. All right, Cancer. So the first card that's coming out in reverse is coming out as the number 7. All right, right in your energy. All right, you could be a Cancer that's born in July. All right, or you're going to be making decisions around your birthday, okay, where you're not going to be, looking if this is an online situation where you could have, opted to look online for love, or for some of y'all, you may not be finding the compatible person matches that you're looking for some of y'all, you could decide to close the app or just stop looking for new people online. All right, burdens, it could be too hard. All right, 24, 42 is significant for some of y'all. It's been a lot. It's been really tough for some of y'all to be sleeping alone. You haven't found your person. Okay, you could be choosing to like refrain from looking online, dating. Okay, even if you feel like you should have been with somebody by now, I don't feel like you'll be resorting to online dating. You could be closing apps, if anything. Okay, you could be deleting your accounts. With burdens here, it could just be too much for some of y'all. It's like, waiting on people to contact you, waiting to see if, you'll get somebody who will like your profile if this is online dating. Others of y'all, you could just be like choosing to stop talking to and just be by yourself, choosing to stop talking to other people, maybe potential suitors and all that. For some of y'all, you could be focusing on your studies, or you're going to pick up a study, or for some of y'all, you could start diving into learning something that I feel like could really be of interest to you. For some of y'all, you could spend early mornings, late nights doing it, because I'm seeing this, person who's studying, drinking coffee. So for some of y'all, it could be that you stay up long hours, or you wake up very early, okay, and get on the grind, is what I'm getting. So y'all could not be focused on love during y'all birthday season, but for right now, this is definitely also a significance to you, where you could be just like choosing to do what you have to get ahead in life by studying. Is too much burdens for some of y'all to be trying to date right now. It's too tough. The dating world really is tough, though, so I don't blame y'all. All right, the big picture. Yeah, y'all looking at the bigger picture. Okay, so for some of y'all, 33 is significant, 49, 42, and 7. You definitely could be 33 years old or turning 33 this year, or when you come to this conclusion of no longer, searching for love, no longer interested in it, looking at the bigger picture. For some of y'all, you trying to build a home, you want to be at peace. Okay, we got 51 and 10, so y'all could definitely be choosing to just do what you have to for you. For some of y'all, you feel like you're not going to find, what you're looking for, your overall happiness or peace within another person, or within the next person. So you could be choosing to like acquire your skills and all of that. That's going to get you to where you need to be. For some of y'all, you may want to buy a home, or you're trying to, get your life together to where you're stable. And for some of y'all, you in the 10 of Pentacles eventually. You do, study, eventually acquire what you need to the degrees, and then meet somebody along the way that's good for you. I feel like for some of y'all, you feel like real love gonna come once you have everything you need, or for some of y'all, that's at least what you're willing to hold off and wait for. It's like, I feel like for some of y'all, you feel like you being broke and all of that, it ain't gonna get you to where you need to be with the next person. It's like, that you gotta come with things. The full package. I feel like in order to have a happy home, you want to have something that you can offer to the relationship as well when the time comes. But for now, it's not no big deal. We got body work in reverse. For some of y'all, you could be focusing on like literally studying. Your body could be in great shape. For some of y'all, you could be very fit. You could be the total package once you get to what you want in life. I feel like already fit, got a great mind, got the great idea of going into a connection, not wanting to be a burden on somebody else by having your shit together. The type of person who's definitely determined, dedicated, because I'm seeing this person working long hours, waking up early, studying with this coffee here. A lot of books, a lot of papers out on the table. Somebody could be listening to music as well. It's like somebody may not know what this is going to lead them to, but it's going to come out to be something huge, or it's going to be like a great idea that they went ahead and chose this thought process of thinking, because yeah, the big picture does turn out to be greater than what it's looking like going into it. Everybody could be trying to find a person, or may have been, if this is past energies, or will be. But for some of y'all, you're going to be content with knowing that, you got other things you need to be focusing on to better you. You feel like you don't have anything to offer to somebody else until you have, more knowledge and more accolades and all of that, more skills. Y'all want to be of help. You don't want to just be around in somebody's life and be a burden and be dependent on them, especially, if you're looking for a person. Yeah, you want to be able to collaborate. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles as I get ready to clarify these cards here. I'm definitely seeing y'all wanting to be in a partnership where y'all can collaborate and bring things in balance. Yeah, y'all don't want to have to be in a connection where it's stressed out or anything, because I feel like you worried about like being able to provide, or y'all being able to do the things you like to do but don't have the money to do so, to afford it. Yeah, y'all don't want that mental stress, or somebody don't. It don't have to be you. You don't have to take it for face value as yourself, but this could be in regards to someone else that's in your energy. All right, we got the Knight of Cups. Yep, as I'm putting this card right here for the Choose Love in reverse, it's coming out with the Knight of Cups in reverse, clarifying that card. Yeah, y'all don't want love. Y'all not in y'all emotions right now, or you not focused on it. For some of y'all, you could be turning it down or looking the other way, trying to focus on bettering yourself. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is coming out in reverse. You know that this wouldn't, that being in love right now wouldn't be a benefit to you at this time, or you being with them not having everything you would like in life wouldn't be as well. You came in here with that. Well, that's you. You feel like you're the only emperor. Hey, I'm pretty sure the Most High created more than just you, honey. But it's okay. It was more than one God. Okay? And more than one goddess. So it's not entirely about just yourself, Larry, okay? But I'm glad that you are able to recognize yourself. But yeah, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Well, I'm about to block you because I don't have time to read fruit with nobody, okay? Bless you though, love. Be well. All right. So aside from that, let's go into burdens. Spirit, clarify burdens. We got the Fool. Yeah, 7 of Cups. It's like somebody don't want to go into a connection right now because they feel like they rather just focus on themselves. People out here be playing too many games. Well, I did see the Knight of Wands in reverse. They could feel like, getting a potential mate right now will be them, meeting someone and they turn out to be a player. It's like, what's the odds? The way that, this dating pool has been. Somebody is just like, it seemed like they had or is having bad luck with finding love or something like that. Definitely could be tough for someone. Somebody spends a lot of time studying and all that, keeping their head in the books. It gets lonely at times is what it feels like for someone, having to like stay on track. But the bigger picture is that it's going to pay off in the end. I feel like somebody works out, they take care of their body. Even if they don't work out, they're implementing the right health regimens to where they don't have to worry about like health issues. Somebody could be fit. But yeah, the Fool, they feel like somebody is feeling like, so another person is out here, or other people be out here, if they were to get into a connection, out here taking risks on other people. Meanwhile, they're interested and may have caught feelings as far as the person who was looking when I say that. Or it could be you, somebody that's interested in you or was interested or coming into your life in the future. Take it as it resonates. It feels like somebody was talking to somebody online. Could be another situation. Take it as it resonates. Could be specific to someone talking to somebody online, and then they found out that somebody was cheating on them or something. Then it like put somebody in their head. This could be someone who studies a lot and all of that. They could be a very intelligent person, but somebody could feel like maybe, it's rough. It gets hard trying to be disciplined, trying to do the right thing, at least for themselves, is how they feel. Like studying is definitely important. Knowledge. Somebody's a very intelligent person, but when it comes to the dating pool, they feel like it's sucky. You never know what you're gonna get, and it feels like somebody don't even want to take the risk because they're not sure of what's the outcome gonna be. All right, Spirit, clarify, study. Somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in y'all energy. I'm only seeing water signs. The Fool, you could be any sign as well, or they could be any sign that's connecting to your energy, whether they're around, was, or are to come. Spirit, clarify, study. What's going on here? The Star, yeah. Somebody's a star. I feel like that's why it's so hard. Somebody is chosen. They're trying to do things the right way. Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody know that they can't be in love or they can't give, their love right now. It wouldn't even be appreciated at this time. Somebody is not trying to be like super in touch or intact with their feelings or emotions right now. They're just trying to do what they got to do first. Like first thing first. Aquarius is significant as well. All right, Spirit, what's the bigger picture? So somebody knows that they're chosen, or somebody knows that they're destined for something great, or destined for success. If only they just keep applying themselves, they're mental in the right, space. Stay away from distractions. Distractions coming in the form of love, in the form of people who, may try to get someone caught up in their feelings when they may not be serious. It's like how people love to take somebody who's focused and all of that and like pull them down. Or people, I change that to people who don't got much going for themselves. Because the ones who do, they love to help the next person most of the time if they have a pure heart. All right, Spirit, what's the big picture? It's like you know what the big picture is already. It's like not much to explain. Spirit, clarify body work. Okay, what is this? Body work in reverse. All right, the Eight of Cups. So for some of y'all, maybe you had an idea of getting some type of body work done in the past, but you could be happy that you didn't. You walked away from that idea. For some of y'all, it was like somebody who didn't really give a damn about you with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So for some of y'all, it's like you may have been considering this for somebody who actually, you may have loved, and maybe they was interested in people who, are either more slender, have a specific type of look. And for some of y'all, you may have considered it, even if you didn't know this person had a particular look. Maybe they were recommending you on certain physiques you could have or, acquire if you do certain things, health regimens, or maybe, medical means. But yeah, I'm seeing that y'all could be now have fallen out of love with that person. So you could be happy, You was trying to get this person an equal give and take, but I feel like it ended up getting you hurt. So for some of y'all, that's why you could be like trying to reject, like looking online for dating and all that, especially if this happened with somebody who you met online. Okay, it's like you may have, or somebody had a very bad experience with somebody who they dated online who ended up damn near, causing them some major catalytic, I feel like, heartbreak or disappointment, betrayal. King of Wands could have been a fire sign, the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I feel like the betrayal was that somebody thought that they was like getting to know a person who was for them or who's loyal turns out like they're a cheater or something like that. The devil. Wow. This is me splitting a deck to random cards that's just aligned with this message. Is somebody found out that this person is really toxic as fuck. The devil. Low vibrational as hell. Okay, turns out they're a liar. So somebody is now open to like new ideas of what they could do. Okay, yeah, two of wands, two of cups. Yeah, a new idea, approach towards a connection. Yeah, that won't lead to, with the three of cups in reverse, third party. Somebody is looking for a connection now, where it's like it's just them, a monogamous, pretty much connection. Yeah, otherwise they don't want it. Is what I'm getting. Now Spirit wants me to go back and clarify the big picture. I have to do it in that order for some reason. All right, Spirit, clarify the big picture. What is the big picture for Cancer? I feel like hard work pays off. The big picture is that hard work pays off. Staying focused, building yourself, making sure to attain wisdom, knowledge, build on your skills, grow and learn more about yourself, grow on what you already know. Ace of Cups, the bigger picture is like once you, I feel like, acquire your degree, if you studying or you fully know whatever it is that you're learning, once you master that, you overcome, it could be some type of identity crisis, or somebody does, or it's like an identity. It's not necessarily a crisis, but it's just like not being sure if you are the total package that would be ideal for suitors. But I feel like somebody now don't care how people view them. If they're happy with their body, then that's that. Another person will have to appreciate it too. Somebody not getting no body work done, that's unnatural. And I feel like the big picture comes out to be that somebody gets an Ace of Cups. And that goes with what I was saying earlier. Somebody is blocking out for the time being, focusing on finding love, because once they acquire some type of degree, but as well as some type of way of thinking, they learn more about themselves and self-love, more elevate on their self-love and confidence, then I feel like a person is going to be ready for new love. But it's going to come when like somebody's life is like completely better. Yeah, it's like somebody can't be in a connection with the Page of Swords in reverse, going into the Lovers in reverse. The Page of Swords at the top of the deck in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy, air energy. But it's coming out in reverse, which means that something isn't going. It's like something isn't going the way that it should. It could be a more toxic environment. It doesn't feel like balanced or at peace. It could feel like I'm picking up on the energy of like suffocating, which is like also if somebody is around a person, they could be like, their energy could be too demanding on them. The next person who's dating the person who I'm talking about, the main character I've been speaking on this whole time, whether it's you or somebody that is around you in your energy. If somebody can't be with a person who is confused about them, I feel like that's originally who somebody was with, would choose love, and that's how they got their heart broke. This star. Thinking that somebody was somebody that was ideal for them until they found out who they really was. Then found out that somebody really, you know, deal with other people, put them in a competition. Somebody like the attention of more than one person. And also to get people caught up in their feelings. Because it's like they're not good with hiding what they're doing. I feel like somebody is careless. Yeah, somebody was careless. Another person like, I'm going to just study, focus on me, better myself, get ahead in life, get my life where I want it to be, and then I'll be open to love. That's somebody big picture. That's the thought process as well. To focus, learn more, build on themselves. Somebody is making themselves more attractive, appeasing to whoever their suitors are going to be, or the, person of interest. We got Make a Wish, 29. Make a wish. The number 29 could be significant. That could be a street. That could be an address. That could be a phone number. That could be on a license plate, billboard. You could be seeing those numbers on receipts anywhere, honestly. Could have seen it on your screen. It could be your date of birth. Date of birth. We got 48 as well, though. Stuck in reverse. Somebody is making a wish. Somebody is having faith so that they could pull themselves out of something. Somebody could have been in a jar stuck. All right. Somebody was in a jar stuck, but they got themselves out of it. It's like somebody broke a jar. Yeah, rest. Now they can rest. Somebody is breaking a jar. Somebody has to have faith that they can get themselves up out of some type of stagnant situation, or somebody had faith. All right, they believed they could and they did. All right, and then it's like somebody is breaking some type of jar spell, for sure, for sure. That's what I'm picking up on. Somebody had somebody in a jar, had them stuck. It could have been hard for someone to be able to get ahead in life and all of that. But now somebody can rest. 35 is significant. Okay. 29, between the ages of 29 and 35 for 6 years, somebody could have been under some type of jar spell. Oh, somebody gonna go to jail. Okay, somebody could have also been in jail. All right. And if you out, I'm glad you is. Somebody had faith they would, and they did. Okay. We got inner child and inner strength. A lot of inner. Remember I was saying that somebody was having to work on themselves, build on themselves, become better. It was like more of like self-affirmation, self-confidence. Somebody gonna do that. They're gonna acquire the knowledge that they need to, and I feel like they're gonna implement it too. So it's gonna take a lot of studying, but also somebody having to be patient with themselves and have faith that they can do it, but as well as that the Most High gonna carry them through these changes. But they gonna make it through it. The jar spell definitely gonna get broke, and somebody gonna be able to rest. Their inner child and their inner strength will be balanced out. All right, so somebody is not pouring, their emotions out like they used to all over the place. I feel like somebody may not be wearing their heart on their sleeve maybe as they used to. Somebody is definitely like thinking out things clearly, having a balanced out plan and mindset. It's like they not using their emotions. It's more so like logic, as well as somebody is going with their intuition. Somebody is a highly faithful person, or I say they're a seer. Somebody know that if what they can see into the future. They know if they do this, they get the downloads. Tell them what to do, the instructions, somebody follows it. Virgo could be significant. By September, somebody will have mastered all of these things that I'm talking about. Balancing out their emotions, not worried about certain things, or shit that's out of their control. Somebody could be focusing more. Somebody gonna learn how to master their mind. And when I say master their mind, somebody gonna learn how to master the, I feel like the focus, but the intentions on their thoughts. And as well as manifesting them. I'm picking up on the energy of somebody that's a master manifester. And somebody know how to break spells off of themselves. Naturally, though, intuitively. That's cool as hell. All right, Spirit, clarify and make a wish. Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups in reverse, so make a wish. And then the Three of Cups come out. Somebody's making a wish in regards to like some type of betrayal with somebody. Or somebody freed themselves from some type of jar spell that a karmic put them in. Or somebody who was a third party put a chosen person in a jar, and this chosen person got up out of the jar magic that somebody put them in to keep them stuck. Okay, so this is like a jealous energy. Somebody who wanted to be in y'all shoes, in their shoes, is at the top of the deck as well. I didn't pull on that card. It's just what comes up next. If I was to keep shuffling or looking to take it as a card that coincides with inner strength. But yeah, somebody, they wish that they was you. I feel like y'all mastered y'all. Y'all have self-mastery of your emotions and your mental. I feel like when I say mental, I mean in regards to the way that you react. and how you resolve situations, the way you process them as well to deal with it. Yeah, third party put you in a spell. They made a wish. Seems to have broken though. For some of y'all, this spell could have lasted more than 6 years or close to. Up to 6 years, a spell, a jar spell, somebody could have put y'all in. The jar broke, or the jar is breaking. The jar is almost broke if it hasn't already. We got 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, third party tried to make y'all stuck because they knew somebody wanted to give you an equal give and take. They put a jar spell on you. Wasn't expecting it to take this turn, but yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It seems that somebody is always doing some bullshit, but definitely somebody made a wish on you to be stuck in life. And especially if you was to choose love. So for some of y'all, you figured it out. So to how you broke this person's spell is by you choosing to not be with nobody at all for the time being. Focus on your own things. So you wouldn't need nobody to give to you. You will always be able to give to yourself, even if they couldn't. The universe will have your back. But you resting now. You chilling. For some of y'all, you could be going to the spa, you could be getting facials and all of that, living your best life, not worried about nothing, nobody. Okay, you could be listening to your music and all of that online. For some of y'all, FaceTiming the people you want to FaceTime. Whatever the case may be, you could be also like taking baths, having spa dates where you chilling, listening to things that's also elevating whatever you're trying to learn and expand your knowledge on. Spirit, clarify strength. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, significant, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but you are a Cancer, so of course. Or somebody that's connected to you. All right, so rest. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. Yeah, somebody was hoping that if you stay in a connection with other people, they put a spell on you for you to be broke. So it's like whatever you do, you will have to depend on other people. 10 of Cups, for you not to be happy in the connection you're in, for it to be an unhappy home. With the 10 of Cups in reverse, that's like signifying a home, a happy, family dynamic, a community, everybody's supportive, it's all love there. But with it in the reverse, that's not what somebody wanted for you. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you were supposed to be having financial issues, lacking in money, in a loveless connection. Your home is supposed to be out of order. You're not supposed to have a partner who give a damn about you. They're supposed to treat you fucked up, have you in your feelings, crying all the time, not really sure how they feel about you, which in turns also make, if you have children, your kids suffer because they dependent on your strength, whether you're a man or a woman, and your emotions to be balanced out in order for you to hear whatever they got going on in their day, whether it's them being happy, whatever, going through things. You wouldn't be able to process what they got going on because you're too busy trying to focus on what you got going on. But yeah, somebody wanted you to be too focused on trying to get yourself up out of whatever stuck energy this is. Or I don't even feel like trying to get up out of it. It's like you're supposed to grow content. But instead, with the 2 of Wands, you keep an open mind. And yeah, you come up with a plan on how to get yourself up out of this. Yeah, the Moon card. You figured out somebody's hidden fucking intentions or what they've been doing during these full moon cycles. Or for some of y'all, I feel like new moon, but they really could be doing them on full. Somebody would be dumb as hell to do a ritual on a new moon on a chosen star seed. that shit gonna backfire or will backfire on them so quick, especially if this star seed is high vibrational for real, and balanced out and do everything they're supposed to in order to keep their frequency raised. Somebody will have their ass fucked up. Could have, but I don't feel like it. I feel like somebody was in the energy of being low vibrational for a time being. So this spell worked for a while. But it's looking like the jar is gonna get broke, or it's breaking. Somebody coming up out of this spell. It's like somebody stopped giving a damn about love for real, putting their feelings all up into relationships, and that's how they move ahead. They start focusing more, they start studying more, they start learning more, they start getting more wiser. Gemini energy, to where somebody can't keep their ass in this jar. The jar can't hold them in there no more because somebody is like moving around. Somebody is moving to break it. But if they stay stuck, just sit their ass in there, then yes, the jar continues to work. A jar can stay intact as long as this earth is not moving or nothing is moving to make it break. But if you don't ask for help from your ancestors, I feel like if somebody don't know what's going on, they can't ask for help. The moon card is here. But somebody is like figuring out somebody's plan, or they are going to, or they did. And I feel like somebody mastering their inner child, their emotions and all of that. Whatever trauma bonds they had connected to growing up, and then as well as disciplining themselves, everything works out in somebody's favor. Yeah, third party, they was trying to keep y'all from somebody who they felt like, you wasn't supposed to be with the lovers in reverse. Somebody could have had a family with somebody who is y'all soulmate, and they found out about it. And yeah, they put this person under a spell too. King of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all both were under a spell or are under some type of jar magic for them to stay broke and you to be broke. Y'all both to lose a lot. If you were financially stable, you may have lost a lot. And it's because of some third party who had a family with another person who was cheating. And they put your ass under a spell too because you was talking to them. So everybody got put under a spell. And this person knew that for some of y'all that you were somebody who they had kids with, soulmate. King of Swords, but somebody was pissed off that this person had lied to them, was manipulating them and all of that. And as well as dealing with somebody who they felt like was a potential threat for them to lose their family. Two of Pentacles. So somebody figured out like what to do. Came up with a plan for this, to put some type of spell on this emperor in regards to this emperor or y'all divine masculine. Yep. King of Wands. I feel like this person was thinking about settling down with y'all, but they had a family elsewhere where they were supposed to be obligated to. Yeah, somebody was thinking about moving on with the Chariot and had this person, whoever was a third party, fucked up. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, they had been building for a long time, planted a lot of seeds, or, had a lot of plans, did a lot together. Four of Cups in reverse, so somebody was not okay, didn't appreciate whoever this is plan. Okay, somebody was going to go off and be happy. Or somebody sees somebody that's trying to go off and be happy and they're not, okay with that. I feel like this was past energy. Could be current as well. We got the Six of Cups in reverse. This King of Wands is still stuck on y'all though. While y'all growing and all that, this person is still stuck on you. They still stuck in the past on you. They haven't got over you. They still want this connection with y'all. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's looking like they can't get anything up out of it. They can't invest. They want to. They stuck on y'all emotionally, but somebody is obligated elsewhere and they know they can't leave. They dealing with a devil energy. Somebody who's hella toxic. They're in a connection where it's weighing them down, but they got an attachment to a dark spirit. Yep, the Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Somebody got to heal, or somebody has to learn how to balance whatever this is out. Somebody got to figure out how to get rid of it or how to get it under control, honestly. Yep, with the Two of Pentacles. Yep, somebody got to learn how to get something under control with a person who they may have a family with, honestly, with a third party, or somebody is trying to figure it out. But I feel like somebody's in their feelings, they said, but they're being controlled by somebody who does spell work on them and others who they may come in contact with. Yep, the Hermit. Somebody gonna choose to be by themselves, and this is when they're gonna find out what's been going on this whole time and figure out that somebody, based off the symptoms of what they've been going through, the timeline of when it's been happening, based off of this person being in their life, and based off of like the occurrences that's been happening, somebody is gonna pretty much figure out that another person been doing spells on them and they gonna let them go. Yep, somebody is letting go of a relationship with the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, with somebody who, yeah, they letting go of a relationship that they was trying to delay letting go of, with somebody who's a high priestess. Yeah, somebody is highly intuitive as well. They knew about somebody having third parties with the Five of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, this Emperor. Yeah, they knew about the person that they had a family with, and then with Justice, I mean, they knew about the person who they had a family with and what they was doing, how they was cheating on them. So with Justice here, they came and set somebody straight by putting a jar spell on their ass, and whoever comes in contact with them as well, that they find out about, so that things don't work out. Yep, and so that things could continue to move forward with them, even though somebody's a liar. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Yep. But with the Death card here, it's like somebody's never going to change. They're moving ahead with them. They're eliminating people or getting them out of their life, keeping them stuck while moving ahead with the person, even though they're like not a zombie. They're not really there emotionally, because somebody is being controlled by magic. The World card, yeah. Somebody's not changing, but somebody feels like, you know, at least they close out the cycles with someone and the other person, so where they can't, you know, try to build on a connection with them. And, you know, the person who they were supposed to be with, at least they not in love with them anymore. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Yeah, it may have been challenging to get somebody to move on, move forward. Okay, with the Hierophant in reverse, it's like somebody was going against it. All right, with the Two of Swords, mentally stuck on a person, not having no boundaries, losing sleep. Yeah, somebody had a lot going on, and it was all over a fucking third party. Pussy asshole. Spirit, clarify inner strength. Putting on fucking spells on somebody was fucking playing with voodoo. This is what this is. Voodoo at its finest. Spirit, clarify inner strength so I can get on up out of here. I feel like every time a masculine would try to leave this person, whoever this third party is that they have kids with, they fucking put a death spell on them. Because coming into this read, I felt like I almost had at least 1 or 2 heart attacks. Seriously, though. My fucking heart was not feeling well. And leaving out of this, I'm pretty sure I'll feel much better once I close this energy off. But somebody could be on the verge of dying or something, and it's all because of a third party. Every time somebody is thinking about leaving another person or their feelings grow unattached, a person puts a spell on them, a love spell and a death spell. I guess the death spell's supposed to intercede the loved one if they don't fall in love with them fast enough. We got the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like for some of y'all with this inner strength card here, y'all, like I'm saying, built on y'all self-discipline within, y'all meditational strength and all of that, you being able to be in high connection with your own frequency, enabling your intuition to be at a heightened vibration. But whoever this person is that was dealing with a third party, I feel like they gonna move on. Yeah, with the Six of Swords, and then I'm also seeing the Chariot, the Six of Swords at the top of the deck, the Chariot at the bottom. Somebody is going to this King of Wands is going to decide to move forward. They definitely are. Okay, Page of Cups, and still going to try to shoot their shot with the person who they feel like they're in love with, who they may not be in contact with right now, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, haven't spoken to in a while, but they do want to build a connection with who they feel like is their person. Yep, somebody want a Two of Cups with who they feel like is their person. And let's clarify who somebody feels like is their person. Besides, I feel like it's a star. Okay. Somebody who they feel like is chosen. Somebody who they feel like, inspires them to want to have a connection. Somebody is enamored by another person. Yeah, the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, whoever this person is that's a liar, who may be manipulative. Ace of Wands, they want a new beginning with the Lovers in reverse. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, King of Pentacles in reverse. They want a new beginning with somebody else because they leaving behind someone who they have a family with, who broke their heart with them, finding out about like what they've been doing, how they made them lose a connection with y'all. Wow, when they was really in love with you. Damn, with the King of Cups in the upright, or with whoever is resonating with this read that resonates as a star. Somebody is trying to make things better, rebuild a connection that could have been ruined by a third party. They definitely is. They about to leave somebody else, or they did, and to go towards who they felt like they were meant to be with. So if somebody left their family for somebody else who they met, they cheated with, they honestly felt like that was their person. They felt like, even though it may have been wrong, they may have been lying in the process, somebody doing some wrong found something that they felt like was right for them. And yeah, it seems like this connection with whoever they had a family with been over, but somebody's been doing spell work on them for so long. This wouldn't be the first connection that they did it on. But that's pretty much what I got here for y'all. So if it resonates, make sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see y'all later. Y'all be well and take care. Later, loves.